Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live, and we're going to talk about opening bell real quick. Probably do a super short video today as the markets look up. Opening bell was an indicator, was actually a down indicator. Wanted to get in like below this line that we had and didn't get in because I had my line too high. So I waited further along, which we'll look at later. The indicators were down, so we'll see what it ends up doing. It kind of was could have been a stop out in both directions. I had my original entry up at 06, so I didn't get in, but you could have gotten in right at 03. There was, the old line at 3902 to 3903 would have been a great spot to get in and then take it down to about 94. So that was a decent trade. Depending on where you got in. If you got in a right up market, you were probably hosed both ways or, just took a few points. And then it ended up coming down, kind of testing. And then the question was, is it going to go up to the 15 area that's an old line in the sand up here? Or are we going to come and break this kind of last line and come back down to about 90? And we ended up breaking up. So you could have traded both ways, short at the beginning and then long. And let's just see what the dailies say on the MES ES. So yesterday we had talked about it. This was hard to determine, but at the end of the day, when the candlestick finally happened and went up and tested, this does look like, it was going to come back at some point in the next candlestick, come down to between 38.50 and 38.60. And then go launch and potentially, I think today, get up into the 39.35 area. So that's kind of what we called yesterday, although I was kind of wishy-washy, but let's just kind of see what ended up happening. And we came down to 56-ish. So we did touch the line. We touched the 200 or the 21 period EMA and the trend line. Like exactly. So if you just put a limit order right there, that was a great spot. And now, as you can see, we've gone up to 10, most likely going to try to get to that 14, 15, 16 area, which is going to be hard to get through. Probably have another pullback and then a launch. Let's go see the other markets. So the NASDAQ, the MNQ, NQ was kind of interesting. It was looking very bearish, and I thought we were going to go down and test the 200 period, but instead it ended the day up at the top, kicked over, came down, and if you can see, and on my trend line, it does the classic. It kicks over, comes down, tests the new down channel and the 89 period EMA right in the blue here, and did basically the same thing. So there was two solid trades to go long based on how the day ended. And now we're up at the top. We're probably going to potentially go back up to 13.2-ish, 13.169 to the R3. And then probably have a pullback and see where we're at that point. But that was a great spot to go long down at 13.720. All right. And the M2K, which was the most bullish of them all, identical, man, where it ended, kicks over, comes down, touches the trend line right at 22.33, and then launches. The all-time high, I believe, yep, that is the all-time high, is right here. So on the Russell, we could be, with all this stimulus and everything, this could be an all-time high test day at right around 23.17-ish. So boy, it's going to be an interesting day. I think I wouldn't bet against going long and testing all these highs today. Could have some pullbacks during the day. Look for the retracements and then go long, my friends. Thanks for being with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We're here to help become and help you become more profitable traders. Thanks for being part of Positive Points for Breakfast, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.